I mean, I had skipped the tingle phase and went straight to the drool phase. Think, you motherfucker, think. Yes! I got it. I can roll. I can roll!
Titties and beer. I thank God Almighty for titties and beer.
Bring that camera, ain't no woman.
Got it in the wrong slot.
You might have got a donkey kick there.
I remember hearing this morning once. Hey, soldier, where do you think you're going? Brad's girl.
Through the caves in
Then there was the one time, and like, we probably shouldn't do that anymore. I shit like a goose for a week.
Why? Why?
Okay. I got beer. Then Matt trumps me with a double. What was mine? 6 point something percent?
Actually, I trumped you with 2 doubles.
Ooh, whiskey barrel aged. Yeah, I think both of his beat. One's 3% more, and this guy is a whopping 13.6. Double Furious, and this one is a whiskey barrel aged IPA. Yeah, I'm never gonna. If you want beer where you feel good about sticking things up your asshole, Cashwise is the place.
That's what I'm saying. I love this brand. Oh, this is a German brand.
Have you tried this one
No.
before?
No. But I usually get their heavy mustard. You know, their Dijon mustards, and
I don't know what that is other than horseradish that's in there, but that is a really
nice. Huh?
nice. It's so nice. Okay, let's get our pour on. I'm trying to stay ahead of the game. I have already ordered dinner, so this shit show cannot go more than a couple of hours.
A couple hours.
Okay. Oh, just so you know, because I let Mike know. Actually, I showed him the video. We have what?
You want to try that? Sure.
We have a
Skunks?
big motherfucker.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend. That's my bitch.
And she's back.
I know, she comes back every year. My sister keeps laughing. I'm like, yeah, that's my bitch.
Now,
She's looking for me outside.
If I ever come out in the backyard and she's sitting in your lap and you're having a smoke and a beer when you got home from work, Eric, good morning.
One of these days I might get high and drunk enough. They have walked. The one literally walked over my foot back in the day when I was out smoking. So I could believe
that'll
it.
get your attention.
Fuck yeah, it did.
Wow, this has a really brown reddish look to it.
It smells good. It smells. You know what it reminds me of? What's that stuff we were just talking about?
Newcastle?
No. The seasonal
Bud Light?
ones that are really, really high up there. They're about to come out.
Oh,
Hop Sign.
Dogfish Head?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It's got that.
It smells like it. I don't think it's going to taste like it, but it smells like it.
It's got the smell of one that's aged a year, where it gets that caramelized smell to it.
Smells good.
I think what we're smelling is the beer and the oak.
The whiskey.
The oak from the whiskey.
Yeah.
Well,
cheers.
Thanks for fucking my plan up. I wouldn't even bother stopping at the liquor store. Literally, cash-wise.
I was going to keep these for myself, for after work beers, but then I'm like, well, they look so good. And
is this from Super One?
Yeah. I'm like, they look so good. I'll bring 2 of each over and see if Eric's interested.
Well, if I'm still standing after this.
Right.
Okay.
I was telling myself last week, all right, I got to take it easy this week. First
13.6%.
Yeah. Cheers to a good weekend. That tastes nothing like Furious.
No, but it does taste like it smells.
Tastes close to Dogfish Head. Not quite the same. A Dogfish Head definitely has a little bit more sweetness to it, and it has more of that caramel flavor.
I wonder what happens if you sat on one of these for a year.
This is good.
Speaking of that, it was Miles. I have a 2019 and a 2016 double black in there. Now let's remember, 2019 was a good year. 2016 sucked ass, and that's why we're sitting on that bottle, trying to decide when to try it. I cannot believe it's a 2016 and we're in 2023.
He's like when shit hits the fan and I run out of everything.
That's been aging for 7 years. At a certain point in time, we're going to open the bottle and it's just going to go poof. There'll be a little air that comes out and it's like, what?
Turned into sand. Alright. I gotta try some of this. I'm sorry. The beer is...
Which one?
That's real good. Well, all of it.
I got to see if I can rescue a label.
Alright. So, honestly, I think I want to try this. Normally I don't dip my chips in.
You know what I absolutely
Worcester
love
sauce.
about reviewing with you and Miles? You both bring a completely different passion for beer. And I don't know why. I was so anti IPAs, and my last 3 beer purchases have been
No, you're gonna like this.
have been IPAs.
Oh! Here you go. Just try that beer.
Well, this what is this? Oh, that.
I just wanted to get a little, little dip and try it.
Oh, that's got more heat than the last
I was
one.
gonna say it's good, and then all of a sudden, ooh, it's like wasabi where it clears your nose out. That's why you're like, what? It did the same thing to you. Your eyes are watering.
Wow,
That stuff kicks.
that's like a turbocharged. That's like Vivian at 56,000 RPMs. It's like, okay, this is pretty damn. Whoa, where are we going? Oh, that's good.
You know how much that cost?
I'm gonna call Christine and tell her to make me a sandwich.
You know how much that cost?
That little bottle, $10.
No, you really want to bust your nuts?
More?
I think it was under $3.
Oh shit! Oh, fuck. Where did you get?
Super one. I think it was like $2.89 or something.
I'm gonna have to look for that. That's
Best
exceptional.
horseradish I've ever had.
Where am I gonna put this? I want this somewhere good.
I thought you were gonna put it next to your Trump lizard. No, I put it where you want. That's where I thought you might be going.
You know, it's a good beer, but that's like the first time I've put anything right there, mainly because of the over the top for the graphics. See, that's where I did a Christine. I bought a beer solely based on the art. I mean, granted, it
wasn't bad and it was Drecker.
You haven't tried the other one yet, have you?
No.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what, we got lots of beer to try today.
Well, no, in exchange for bringing over what is turning out to be awesome, even if you don't drink this now, take that with you, and I'll expect a full field report.
I could probably get this again a couple times, but
This?
damn, it's well, like I said, it wasn't cheap. I think it was $22 for a 4-pack. Same as Drecker.
Now, is that going to be a usual in the arsenal, though?
That's the other question. I don't know.
Furious, the regular Furious has been around since
For a long time.
it came out, but Surly doesn't necessarily always keep some of this over-the-top shit going.
Yeah. Well, I know.
Now, that might be good with the steaks that I'll be making.
No, that's what I was saying. This is good on steaks. It's good in pasta, macaroni and cheese. Dude, this stuff is good in everything.
What Ooh, the base. Oh, it's also got horseradish.
Yep.
Oh, and the ingredients couldn't possibly be smaller.
I was feeling it.
Mayonnaise, soy sauce, water, whole egg, egg yolks, vinegar, salt, sugar, lemon, calcium. Well, we'll guess that's what's been put in there so it kills us. Now you put a little bit of. No, just come with me on this. Cold sandwich, slightly seasoned roast beef, little thin sliced tomato, maybe some strips of onion, and this on one side of the bun and that on the other.
I took like 3 dips in a row, man. My nose is fucking burning so bad. Oh. Yeah. I told you, they've never let me down with any of their mustard stuff, so I'm like, horseradish, I'm going to try their horseradish. I like horseradish, I just never get it. Oh man, that packs a punch though. It's good, that packs a punch. Oh, you went thick, alright. I like it. It's good. Oh.
Hey, what was the last thing you remember doing when Matt was over? This. Feel right now, creamy, a little bit of horseradish,
And then
oh, I cannot feel the back of my nose. Fuck.
what'd you do, Eric?
It instantly made my eyes water.
It's good stuff, but damn, it's potent.
Oh, God, that would be so goddamn good on a sandwich. Prime rib. Okay, now, hang on. What?
The plastic that goes over the top goes around the whole bottle, so
It sounds a little bit like the I version of Lingenfelter, which is a good supercharger. Oof. Matt comes over and I got like 10 of them. I couldn't remember which one. So I just bought them all. Wow. I love that. Oh, I love that freaking effect. Woo!
out of all people, I figured you would like it.
Oh. Want to see what my cornea looks like?
There's a little German. There's your little German guy there.
Not my little German guy. That's Jerry.
Well, no, I was just trying to show you the writing and stuff. The name, it's German across the top, and then on the bottom, it's just pretty standard. It says horseradish.
Yeah, I gotta remember.
Actually, it says creamy horseradish.
I gotta remember to look for that.
Creamy horseradish.
Ooh, multi-gunman. Holy fuck, I'm late. This is on the Serendipity, that's why. Okay, Jeremy on the Serendipity. I'm glad Mikey enjoys our company. We always have a great time. I hope we can make it up in September. I'd like to make it up sooner. You know, first of all, the two of you always have a home, so all you have to do is make it here with clothes, some guns, some ammo, and a little bit of money to drink and eat.
Clothes are good too.
Especially for Jeremy.
Bring your clothes.
bring your full coverings. Oh shit, no. That's the thing about this world that I entered, back. I remember the day Christine comes home. What'd you do today? Well, I cleaned the kitchen. I took care of some stuff in the backyard. I replaced the light bulb and the lamp that you asked me to take care of, and I uploaded a video to my YouTube channel. What in the hell do you think ever is going to come from that? Ta-da! Go lay by your bowl.
Wow.
Oh, she knows it.
And now she's got how many different videos and channels that she does.
Oh yeah, look at her. Spreaker comes to her and says, "We love your show so much. We want to know if you will commit to doing another show and doing it daily."
She'd say, "Well, are you going to start paying me? Do I got to pay for this shit, or are you just going to start putting me on the air?"
She was that close to getting on the front page of Spreaker's most recommended channels, and we're talking about shows like Joe Rogan and all that are over there, and I'm proud of her. She's having a good time, and and for me, if it wasn't for my YouTube channel, where would I be today? And I always have to say this: who do I thank the most for the friendships I have made? This guy right here. Barack Obama. If it wasn't for this clusterfuck of a racist prick, America dividing deep state cunt, I would have never gotten laid off from work. We had 47 pipe fitters. When they laid me off, there was 5.
But are you happy now, though, that you're not a pipe fitter anymore, or not really?
When I look at my bank account, not so much. But when I look,
your happiness in life.
I couldn't. No, I.
See, a lot of people weigh their life or grade their life on how much you have in your bank account or this or that. No, there's a whole lot that goes into it. How much free time do you have? How much?
Wait a second. I'm not really happy with what I'm doing now. I'm actually honestly considering applying at the DMV with Christine.
Yeah, you said that.
I don't know if I can handle Christine all day long.
Get to a different office.
Well, there is that.
Transfer. Be like, babe, I can't. I just can't. I can't deal with your shit today.
I don't know if I should really say that or not, though, because I have never had a relationship with anyone that I look forward to as much as Chris. And we're both honest with each other. Like she's like, I'm gonna go hang out with the girls on Sunday, so you don't have to deal with me. I'm like, awesome. I mean, I hope you guys have a good time.
Hell, you don't even have to tell her what you're doing. We're in the basement. Fucking neighbors are here.
Drink a beer.
Neighbors
and cook some shit.
Neighbors are here, so God
damn! Look at the size of that barrel. Christ, with half a beer and I'm already giddy.
Well, when you keep staring at those, I get it. She doesn't have the biggest chesticles, but I very much like her style.
Please explain how this shit works. And I know some of you are like, oh, fucking TikTok. You know what? The only fucking real information I get anymore is on TikTok videos. So, fuck you. Do you. I'm going to do me. So, last night, with Chris right here, I click on a video and it's like, oh, check out my link down below if you want to see my new... Next video is like a car video. Next video is a chick showing off her tits with fucking music. Like, what the fuck? Every other video last night was like some chick. Well, Christine's sitting there alongside me awake. Get to work this morning. Political, car, knife, car, political, car, knife, car. Greg is sitting over there going...
It probably knows how political you are. Because, they got, algorithms. They probably know you look at a lot of titties. Plus, that also sells.
Why was there not a titty this morning when I'm sitting there with Greg, though?
Because I know it's time to work. Now you're wanting your news. The lights go out, the boobies come out. Sun comes up, well, fuck. It's work in politics.
Oh, that's right, I shouldn't open this.
You don't even need to. Oh, don't worry. I'll clear myself up with some of this.
Let me cut you a slice of Limburger.
No.
The last batch that I got.
Want to clean your shine shoes?
I have an idea.
sandwich. That stuff doesn't have any heat on it. I just figured I'd try it because it had the cilantro in it. Like, that sounds kind of good. You know, more fresh,
No, it's
fresher
getting
tasting.
it's getting no awards from me for heat, but it does nail the flavor.
Alright, I'll do a little mix and mash like you did.
See, that almost got you.
Wow. That horseradish.
Yeah,
Feel the fucking burn.
the go baby go button is right there with that stuff. DFC says podium.
That's what we gotta do. We just gotta start making horseradish.
Podium? That's gold, baby. Miles says first. Then he says, and first to reply. And Miss27 says, make a video already. Sorry, Miles. DFC took the gold. You're only silver. Look at
I
that.
don't mind walking in that spider web.
Little landing pad right there.
Hold on.
J-Dog's here at work.
Looks like she's in a dead person right there. You notice that? Well, I mean, it's Halloween, but
I think those were Halloween snaps that it's like, here, just ignore the dead guy. Or what? There's like 3,600 pictures and Brad's girl shows up twice and
well, that's because he probably sends you about 30 pictures of her for every one of anyone else.
if Brad doesn't send one of these a day, as you will know, at least one of her, he probably is the gold standard on her OnlyFans account. Hi, Brad. Want to see my titties, Brad?
There was one. Actually, there was two. There was a redhead.
This 27 says always to that, by the way.
There was a redhead. I'm sure you'll be in at some point.
Put some hair. I'm sorry, I don't like chicks with short hair. No, I'm not planning on pulling it, but what happens in the bedroom happens in the bedroom.
Oh, it was the black chick. I'm not big into the dark ones, but she was pretty nice.
I gave Greg the racist check this morning. He goes,
fucked
obviously
up.
I'm not racist. I'm starting to get a little push.
There was that, and then there was one other. There was a. I mean, I like a lot of the redheads, but there was this one that just was absolute stunning. I think it was a day or two ago.
Have you ever tried the Limburger?
Not yours. No, I don't want to try any.
You might like it.
Nope. Damn it.
Multi-Gunman says, first naked beat that. Miss 27 says, second naked. And then Multi-Gunman says, your nakedness is approved. Mike says, cheers. Cheers, Mike. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Richie Poo. Phil, 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. Have we even... Somebody needs a welfare check on Clyde. How many comments are we in and I haven't seen from Clyde yet? This 27 says 9th beer. Then he says, hi, Brew Miles. Miles was way fucking overserved yesterday.
He had the day off. He was probably feeling good.
Well, I don't know about how he was feeling before he got here, but he made up for lost time once he got here.
Damn it.
God, I'm not a
Can't find
huge
these-
fan of surly
Can't
beers,
find these
but
redheads. Those are fucking. That's delish. That's like a. Hey, how much is the dogfish? How much is dogfish?
40 for 4.
Yeah.
But small.
This is half the price. And you know, I'm not saying it's the same.
It's
but
almost half
it's-
the alcohol. Almost half the alcohol.
It's fucking still damn good. It's tasty.
Now, when companies stay consistent, what I don't understand is Dogfish Head is in a range. I think their minimum goal is 21%. But I've heard they vary. They don't put it on the container.
Yeah.
Oh, this is... God, I almost hate to say this. Dogfish 120, new, like, let's just say it just came out today. We're having them side by side. This has got a oaky, smoky whiskey to it that trumps the Dogfish Head 120. Now you let Dogfish Head 120 age, and it starts to turn into a competition. But this is pretty fucking good, just out of the can. Oh, and right back into the can.
I doubt you'll be feeling too good if you try to finish a 4-pack of that either.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I've been trying to do alcohol on one day and then not the next, and then alcohol. I realize I've been failing the last few days. But okay. I'm still waiting to do my cleanse. Rich says, the only thing I've ever found that tastes good with gin is lime Kool-Aid. But that was back in my college days.
Was what?
Lime Kool-Aid. Hey, Kool-Aid.
So what I do with gin, I don't
There's a MILF action for you.
usually do a whole lot of hard alcohol because my beers are plenty strong for me. But I like whiskey. I like tequila. And the other thing I'll do is gin. Rum is rare. That's only with Eric and Jim. Vodka,
I
I won't touch unless it's in some kind of White Russian or something like
I
that.
despise rum, except
But gin, that took a lot of years for me to be okay with gin. But what I'll do is I'll put it in ginger. I'll put ginger ale in it. And call me racist, but I call it the gin. It's pretty good. Does it taste like pine needles? A little bit still, but the ginger ale really dies it down a lot. You want back more for
completely unrelated, but still fun to talk about. We can't have a black chick on a syrup bottle. We can't have an Indian on our butter container.
Oh yeah, I seen a guy make a video on this. A woman bitching and he responds.
But we can have a fucking homo on a beer can.
No, this lady was bitching how all us far right bastards against Bud Light, blah blah blah. You can't handle a woman on a beer can. And we're like, well, this isn't his response, but it's my response plus his. It's not the fact necessarily. I don't want to see her on a beer can, but I don't drink Bud Light, so I really don't give a shit. I'm happy that they're crashing. But what I am offended about is because that is the narrative that they're pushing. They are pushing so much, throwing this stupid shit in our face. Now they're trying to legalize pedophilia. You know about that, don't you? The UN, they are totally for it. So it's like, that's the shit that they're pushing in our faces that, no, I disagree with and I don't want to see it. That's why I'm offended by it. But is that going to really make me go and scream and cry about it? No.
I don't fucking have one. Why do I want to watch a video on how to disassemble and clean it?
What's that?
You fucking medieval bitch.
I'm sure you'll have it soon enough. It'll be in the mail.
No, it's too expensive
What's
for that. McLean just sent me a video on how to disassemble and clean a Hellion.
Well, that's what you're working on getting, isn't it?
I can't. I had to put it to number 2 because I'm trying to buy the gun from Huber. As a matter of fact, I want you to come with when I get it and shoot it. Because I want you to take it for the first shots at deer season.
Why don't you just fucking come with me?
Let's not get pushy.
No. You said you were going to go ice fishing. You never did that.
No, I never did.
Granted.
I never said I'd go with you on any of this shit.
Yeah, you did.
No, I lied.
No, you never did that. Hunting, you never said you'd do it, but... Oh, fuck, that hurt. You said you'd buy a ticket, you know, but that never happened because you didn't need to. But
Well, you should have reminded me of that.
well, it doesn't matter. I mean, the last deer I got for was like the last day of the year. So
No. No, if you're filling that shit up too fast and want some extra meat. See, I would just do it so... Because we all know what issues I have. If you want to come over and throw a steak on the grill, I'll enjoy it with you. But I'm not even going to try to put that shit into anything Christine's eating. And I don't understand why, because everything about venison should be better than anything you buy at the grocery store.
absolutely. So I was hearing some weird shit about hamburger now. They're putting stuff in the hamburger. I don't mean like vaccine stuff like that. They call it red soup or... No, it's just like the nasty stuff.
Isn't that what McDonald's also got accused of? Their hamburgers were almost a liquid before they're cooked.
Yeah, no, but they're doing it in all our stores. Like, because they're mixing it with the hamburger.
See, and J-Dog gives me shit because I go to Superior Meats, where the hamburger comes from a farm in northern Wisconsin. It's too expensive. Well, that's okay. I don't want red mist burgers.
Red and his burger's nice.
Mr. Fat Nuts, you got a leak? What's that sound? Sounds like a leaky toilet.
Kind of does. Or a fish tank.
Well, Mr. Fat Nuts, I don't know where you are in the United States of America, but right now my yard, his yard, and all the yards are underwater. And that is the sound of the water running from my drain tile into the sump pit. And then every now and then, like...
You got a fucking moat for a backyard, let me tell you.
It's about every 23 to 30 seconds that the pump goes off, and that is 10 gallons of water.
Now see, she doesn't look like a crazy hot skank, but she looks definitely like a smoking hot neighbor that I would like to grow up next to, you know what I mean? That's one you could settle down with.
There it is. There's the pump.
What pump are you talking about?
Pumps off.
You proved your point already.
10 seconds.
They'll hear it. They'll hear it over and over. They can do their own counting.
15 seconds. 20 seconds. Oh, we've slowed down. There's 30. 35. 40. Oh, pump. Make me a liar. 45. 50.
There you go, Eric.
55.
Bet you it'll go off before you have this bad boy. Or finish this bad boy.
60.
Well, at least when this bad boy hits you, not necessarily when you figure him out.
See, it's so sweet and creamy right now.
It really is. Once it hits you, you can't even hide it. It hits you.
It's like right now.
That was like a minute and 17 seconds roughly.
Whew.
I loaded that one up.
Phil, robbed of the outro babe again. Okay, I'll just keep putting her back. Poco says, oh, hi. Now, you spelt that as in not hi, but hi.
It was 420 yesterday.
Maybe, yeah, I suppose he is a smart aleck.
Do you not know these things? Come on, man.
No, I listen to Brad Bennett, so Brad Bennett's producer is big into alternative.
I seen a crazy amount of fucking THC liquids at Super One. Not in the liquor store. They're all in the grocery store.
Yeah, it's right by the...
Every one of them are like 5%, and then I looked and I saw one 12%. I'm like, But I left it. I figured I already bought some really nice, I was hoping really nice beers for us. Or for myself.
12% alcohol?
No.
The other stuff?
Yeah, 12% THC.
Well, we need to make a trip over to Club Canna.
No. No. If you want the real shit, just take a trip down to Michigan. It takes 2 hours to drive there.
I want decent shit 10 minutes from here, not...
That's just not decent shit. If you ask me, it's going to be garbage. I mean,
Is there a difference
go ahead
in
and
stuff
try.
purchased in Wisconsin versus Minnesota? Or is it the same?
Same shit. But they did pass a bill. I think it's going to the House or something. On 420. They want to make in Minnesota marijuana recreational. They've done this so many times though.
Yeah, but now
It
that
keeps moving forward, but
now that the libs are in charge,
been a very slow and ongoing process that we've been having for, I don't know, probably a good 10 years.
Poco said, if NASA didn't go to the moon, why is there a flag up there that can be seen with a telescope? Poco, have you seen it with a telescope?
I sure as hell haven't.
I haven't. EMT says, it's one of those Chinese balloons that floats around, make you think that it's the moon. Smile money. I watched the episode of Mythbusters where they dispelled all the Eric nonsense that NASA didn't land on the moon 6 times. Where does Eric think Limburger cheese comes from? That's a good one.
What did he say?
We went to the moon because that's where Limburger cheese comes from.
Oh.
Poco says, I was one of the experts for the car audio episode. Those guys are full of it. I mean, I'm not even sure what side. Then he says, also, nobody's considering the fact that America went to the moon sometime after. America did it to scam Russia, then gave the moon to all of the human race, so no other country would feel the need to investigate.
Yeah, I heard that too. It was all about Russia because we were at war.
Well, we had to beat them.
Yep. So yeah, that was just a big fucking lie.
Well, I'd love to have a telescope and see the flag.
Yeah, at this point, honestly, I haven't seen enough evidence, personally myself, to believe that we actually did. Because I've seen just as much evidence that it was all a ruse. You know what I mean? So it's like at this point, I haven't really found, and I can't trust any of the governments. I don't have a telescope that's going to be able to see that clearly on the moon. So you know what it is. What it is.
JR10 Desert Gold. He has a really powerful telescope. If you hear me say this, snap a picture of that flag. I'd believe it coming from him.
He's going to have a little toothpick with a fucking homemade flag sticking.
In a block of Limburger cheese.
Sticking on the picture of the moon, the picture of the moon he took.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Poco, well, it's Miles, and Miles isn't so... Oh, isn't Matt, so I guess I'm okay with that.
Alright.
Clyde, wow, Whiskey and Revolution. Clyde, what the fuck? You're just like short of the finish line.
Hey, at least he's here.
We
already are having whiskey.
Are you gonna get this one?
We're already having whiskey. I did get this one.
Flavored.
I'm telling you what, just even one, I'm like you said, I'm feeling giddy.
And we're in T-minus.
So we're doing
12 minutes from now, she'll be walking out of work.
We're doing pretty good then. Alright. We get to go with something light.
We gotta start putting shit on the grill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We gotta start going with something light though, like for whiskey, we gotta do something light. Want some more of this? Look,
I just got a floater.
I'm gonna eat this whole fucking jar in one sitting.
Without putting it on anything.
I'm putting it on chips. Does that count?
Oh yeah.
This is, like, I like wasabi, and this is why I like wasabi. Because what this does right here. Wow, both these are so good.
Set that there for a second. You gotta go in for a full power scoop.
Oh, man. Nope, that one's hitting fast. I put a lot on, that one's hitting fast. Whew.
It's gonna hurt. That was a bigger scoop than I thought.
Oh. I mean, the thing is, you can tell when it hits your nose.
Oh, it's just
like
like-
you just got punched.
It's like
You just got punched or something.
by a flamethrower.
It's good though.
God.
I just keep going back for more. It tastes delicious.
Oh, that's like a fucking just nasty bitch that's good in bed and you just keep going back. Never touching that shit again. Give me another one. Wow. Oh.
Every time you go to her, you leave burning, but you still go back.
Oh. Why does that taste like I'm licking an acid battery? Let me tell you about that experience.
I don't know if I want to know.
Hello. Woo. Why do I see her nipples better in the monitor than I do on the TV?
That's what I had to jump around and see.
It's like there.
Yeah, she got
And
no
there.
bra on. Yeah, one's
That one.
one's got the hand up high waving.
Hey-o. Sorry. Grow up. So, oh. You're supposed to...
Sorry, my
Still a
bad.
mission. Smile Money says, was that a mating call of a walrus? Oh, wait. Now that I watched the video, I see it was only Miles burping. Steven? So, when are you going to go back to not drinking again?
To be determined.
Sharky. Cheers, all. Miles hiding a pump shoddy. Hey, Miles. In a box of some sorts. Here we go. Then he says the animal on the moon was filmed. Oh, sorry, the animal. The arrival. The arrival on the moon was filmed with a camera on a boom that, like Miles said, the departure was just timing. They were to lift off at a specific time. The remote cam was turned to pan up at that time.
Wireless TV signals are already a thing back then.
I see they got to you. What are they paying you? The Men in Black, 2 hours ago? Well, 22 hours ago. There's a knock at the door at Sharky's. They tied him down. They threatened to wreck all of his leftovers in his refrigerator if he didn't say these words right there. Right there.
Salty, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now on the seventh day, he created nakedness. True story. Sharky, yep, I was there. Salty speaks the truth. Sharky 3130. How is Miles running away from that? He's not been getting any for ages, and my guess is that Mrs. Miles doesn't have that figure, face and eyes. I'll have to come over and verify my claims.
But she had a drink.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I don't know.
She wasn't perfect, but she made the slideshow. That's the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit that Matt nails on a Friday night after 27 beers at around 3 a.m. And he's okay with that. I'd be okay with that.
Hey,
I'd be okay with that if he dropped that bitch off in the alley and up by my garage.
I was gonna say I don't have to deal with her after that.
That, on the other hand,
I
probably
might call her back for another Friday night.
a curtain call. Sharky 4745. Yep, Miles was beyond his limit. It will make sense now. I don't even know what the timestamp's gonna do here.
Well, it's a-
He's about to dump that. And I figured it wasn't going to hurt it, really.
Couldn't make it any fucking worse.
He does seem a little giddy.
He's overserved. Salty. When I worked for a medical implant manufacturer, one of our VPs told me that the minute the company had to go to court, it was a minimum of $1 million, even if they won the case. So that's why many large companies try to settle out of court for much less. I'm sure the cost has gone way up since then. Naked. Sharky, are you seriously saying Fox settled for, it was $750 million, $0.7 billion just to make it go away because they were right, but didn't want to take it to court and see how the facts would work out?
There was someone that they would call on stand. I forget who it was. There was someone that they would have called from Fox, and they were willing just to pay not to have him on the stand, is from what I read. It would be more damaging to Fox News. Not necessarily like the lawsuit. They would have probably done a lot better, or maybe even won the lawsuit. But it would have been damning evidence against Fox or something with their viewers. So that's just what I saw. I can't verify any of that, obviously, but that's what I read.
And last, Sheeple Gun Guy. Uplifting and non-political. Like?
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
And then he says, well, that's about as non-political as I get.
Hey, I grabbed some whiskey. You got the shots hidden behind your butt cheeks. I ain't going there.
I'm not even 100% sure I've had this yet. I mean, I had like this much in a shot glass because NIHAP says give it a wee taste, but that arrived while I was subspeeding.
Well, who dipped into it? I swore me and you both drank a couple shots. Or a shot. before.
Fucking Miles.
Well, I could see him doing that. But I'm pretty sure you opened this with me and Miles. That might have been.
Oh, I've had it.
Well, that's what I picked because it's only 43% compared to 55, 53, 51, 67.
Wait, you're leaving me in charge of the pour?
Yeah, absolutely. I still honestly just laugh and shake my head every time I see you in those. The fakest fucking jeans I have ever seen.
Well, that's what they're supposed to be.
That was some smooth stuff there too.
You should see the ass stain.
So I was watching this comedian, just short clips, on YouTube, and he was talking about this old guy that always has. He literally memorized just quotes for anything. So all day long he'd just be throwing out one-liners. That's all he ever did. And he went through a list of them. I don't really remember a lot of them, but I remember the one. And I thought of you, no joke. He said the old man farted, because he was a caretaker of this old guy, It was the old guy farted. And he just looked around and he said, well, that one's going to itch when it dries. And that's so fucking Eric. That is so Eric.
Speaking of that, I got one drying right now.
I believe it. I believe it. Well, cheers. Oof. Man, it looks like it's almost, almost real.
Like those. Okay, well, I'll hit the refresh button and see if something changes. But as of right now, there's only one person in the club, and that's Poco. I used to work with an 82-year-old. He always had extremely vulgar jokes. Hey, Ken, you got any new jokes? Nope. Didn't go to church this week. Okay. Oh, and Steven, Hope Miles is there with a blender. Damn, just missed it, Steve. At least it's good to see her alive after Oklahoma got their shit pummeled once again.
Yeah.
Okay, score 10. I'll just give it.
I'm definitely with the 10 on that.
Is very good. If you see it, give it a try. Just don't make any plans for an hour later.
Facts.
America. Cheers.